This is a track I've been mixing lately. I actually produced it a long time ago when I was just beginning, about 1 year ago. And now I wanted to make it sound good so I can properly release it. The track is called Arrival Appears. As you can see, it has an unconventional arrangement. So it starts here. You will see that it begins immediately with many of the instruments already in. There is no intro. And then it just builds up to reach a break, and then it builds up again, and you don't see the drop until almost the very end of the track. And this is both because when I made my first tracks, I wasn't really paying much attention to arrangement, which I found to be important only later in my journey, but also because this track has a specific meaning inside the scope of the EP in which it will be released. It's like a transition about something that is about to happen in the next track. So let's hear how it begins. You see that it really starts like abruptly with the bass, drum and some percussions, and then it slowly builds up because the synth comes in very slowly, just the same note played every now and then. Then the bass gets more complex, the synth starts being more present till it reaches its full riff, as you can see here. And here we are about to reach the maximum point of energy so far with the percussion fill that is about to come. And then we reach the lowest point of energy. When I was doing this track, I wanted to experiment with percussions and with polymeters. So you can hear that the percussions here are playing, I think, some 7/4 and 5/4 over the kick and snare that is doing a simple 4/4. Then the track is building up again. The synth comes back in, using the same riff that we had here in the highest point of energy. So it almost matches that energy, but we're missing the bass. And before the bass comes in, we actually move to a more complex, it's not that complex, it's more complex than this riff with the synth. Then the energy is again down, but the synth has gone up in energy, and the bass doubles almost exactly what the synth is doing. Percussion start getting fuller again. The synth changes a bit the melody, but not too much, and goes to the real build up of the track. See, it's building up because I doubled the tempo of some of the percussions, and before the drop, again, very low energy. Now we get to the first drop. See, the drops are pretty short. I didn't really care much about the drop being important here. I just wanted the whole track to flow through. In fact, low energy again. And here you can see I added, I think, 1/4 note, I guess, longer. Now the bass is again more dancey. This is my favorite part. But it's almost a dance track, although it's a bit faster. And then it ends. So I think that the most peculiar part of this track is the arrangement. There is not much to say about the instruments I used. I think I made almost all of them. The bass is pretty simple with a bit of distortion on the high hand, while the low end is clear. This lead, I wanted it to sound something like a percussion. It actually has two instruments. This Stardust Saw, which I think I made this Stardust Saw, and it sounds almost like marimba at times. so that it's more percussive, and it's doubled by a simple saw. Nothing special here, but I wanted to have more harmonics in the high hand, so I added a saw. Drums are not doing anything special except for the many percussions that I have. I used the Digicussions from Ableton, I think, for most of these. Everyone has a specific role in the track. And yeah, strikes is again some Digicussion. Then we have hi-hats, pretty regular here. The toms, you see there is a rim here with the toms. It doesn't mean much, but I put it here just because it's doing the same stuff as one of the toms to add more high end. It gets brighter with this rim. And then we have this pad, which is doing the chords. I think this is, I didn't make this instrument. Yeah, all 4 strings is a preset from Ableton. Then a bit of transitions and fills. I think this is the reverb tail of a crash. Again, this is another crash with reverb, which I used to make a Razor. Regular crash. Yeah, that's all. I hope to finish this track pretty soon and release it, and I hope you will enjoy it. Thank you.